Okay, so for this little section in Unit 3, we're going to look at limits. Now, whenever we're asked to find the limits for things, what it really is like the opposite of rounding, which we've just looked at, okay? So the question will give you a number and say this is given to a certain degree of accuracy. What's the smallest number and what's the biggest number that could possibly round to give you that number, okay? And I think this one's best explained just by going through a couple of examples. So example 1, the amount of money paid for a footballer was £74,500,000 to the nearest £100,000. What's the maximum and minimum amount the club may have paid for the player? So whenever we're doing these questions, we start off by drawing a little number line out, okay? So give ourselves lots of room because these are big numbers that we're dealing with. And we put the number that we're rounding to right in the middle. So 74,500,000. Now, because this has been given to the nearest 100,000, then we mark on 100,000 beneath and 100,000 above. So 100,000 less than this is going to be 74,400,000. And 100,000 above this is going to be 74,600,000. Now, the range of numbers that will round to give us this figure of 74,500,000 is going to be from halfway from here all the way up to halfway to here. So that's the next thing we have to mark on. So halfway between 74,400,000 and 74,500,000 is 74,450,000. So 74,450,000. Okay. Halfway in here is going to be 74,550,000. Now, in terms of what numbers we put down for our answers, 74,450,000 will round up to give us this. So the way we would show that would be a wee coloured in dot there. Now 74,550,000 will actually round up to give us 74,600,000. So the way that we show that is with a little dot that isn't coloured in, and then we can draw our line in between here, okay? Now the question has really just asked us to give the maximum and the minimum. So the maximum amount that the club may have paid is going to be just before this. So it's going to be 74,549,999 pence, right? So that's quite hard to get your head around. So if we just think about 1p less than this, so 549,999 pence. So it's 1 pence short of that. Okay, the minimum amount that they may have paid is going to be this value here, the 74,450,000. Okay, let's look at one more example. Okay, so example 2. The length of a ruler is 30.0 centimeters to 1 decimal place. What is the minimum and maximum length of the ruler? So again, start off with our number line. So, and we put our number that we're rounding to right in the middle. So 30.0. Now see the way in this question it tells us we're going to 1 decimal place. That means we go 0.1 above and 0.1 beneath. So 0.1 beneath is 29.9 and 0.1 above is 30.1. And remember to find those limits halfway in between. So halfway in here is 29.95, halfway in here is 30.05. Now one little thing that I always use to help me, because these can get confusing, is that your wee halfway in between points, they're always going to be like to 1 decimal point or 1 significant figure further than you're rounding to. So that's always good to keep in your head in case you're getting confused. So This one will round up to give 30. This one would actually round up to give 30.1, so we don't colour it in. Now, the maximum is going to be 30.04999999. So let's do that. And the minimum is going to be the 29.95. Okay, so hopefully that helps you with the questions on this.